Welcome back everyone. Today we'll be installing our intake manifold and throttle body spacer kit on a Ford Bronco Raptor. To begin installation, remove all 4 air hoses that are connected to the top charge pipe. By loosening both hose clamps and removing the top mount bracket bolt, you can now completely remove the charge pipe. Remove the 1 bolt and 1 nut holding on the coolant line bracket. Once removed, you can safely move these out the way. Disconnect the air lines and electrical connections from the front and rear of the intake manifold. Gently pull up on any clips securing down the air lines or the electrical connections. Unplug the connector found on the throttle body. Loosen the 2 hose clamps connecting the coupler from the throttle body to the charge pipe. Pull back on the coupler and release it from the throttle body. Remove all 8 of the bolts that are holding on the intake manifold. With all the intake manifold bolts removed, you can slowly maneuver the intake manifold and completely remove it. With the intake manifold removed, you can now remove the coupler from the charge pipe. Remove the 4 bolts securing the throttle body onto the intake manifold. Use a punch or a screwdriver in order to knock out the manifold bolts and their sleeves. Prepare the new bolts with their respective washers from the Boomba Racing kit. Align the Boomba Racing throttle body spacer between the intake manifold and the throttle body. Use the new supplied bolts in order to install it. Replace the sleeves with the new ones into the intake manifold. With installation of the throttle body spacer, You must shorten the coupler by 0.75 inches or about 20 millimeters. Reinstall the shortened coupler on the charge pipe. There are 2 dowel pins underneath the intake manifold spacer that allow for easy installation. Align these pins and lay the intake manifold spacer on top. Reinstall the intake manifold. Once the intake manifold is in place, use the longer supplied intake manifold bolts in order to reinstall. Reinstall the shortened coupler back onto the throttle body and tighten down the hose clamps. Reinstall all the electrical connections unplugged during the installation, as well as any air hoses that connect to the intake manifold. Reinstall the top charge pipe and its hose clamps, as well as reinstall the 4 air lines that go into it. Our before and after results for the intake manifold and throttle body spacer kit from Boomba Racing for this awesome 3.0 liter EcoBoost engine proved a gain of 21 horsepower and 4 foot-pounds of torque. This kit is available now at boombaracing.com. We'd love to know your thoughts on this kit. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below.